Okay, we're back here again looking at blending HDR. So we've got 5 images here. As usual, we've got one underexposed and we go through 5 stops all the way to overexposed. Now we're going to blend these 5 images together to create one even exposure in both foreground and background. Now normally we would take this into Camera Raw, just right through into Photoshop and then merge to HDR Pro. But with Photoshop CC, the new version has a very clever way of merging HDR. Okay, so let's get into that now. So we're just quickly going to select all 5 images and open up into Camera Raw. Okay, very quickly from here, without doing anything else, we're going to just hit select all, back into the film strip and merge to HDR, and just click on there. So this is going to merge together and give us our evenly exposed image, but the difference being this time it's still in Camera Raw, so we can treat that image like a raw file. It is essentially a raw file, a DNG file, and whereas previous we would end up in Photoshop with a TIFF file. So here we go, a perfectly exposed image. You've got all the detail in the background, you've got all the detail in the foreground, and all we have to do now is very simply merge, hit save. Okay, so here it is. We have now our 5 images have all been merged together to create this HDR image. Now the beautiful thing about creating this HDR within Camera Raw is this is essentially still a raw file, and we can go ahead and make all our adjustments that we would normally make within Camera Raw and then output into Photoshop to create pixels from there. So that's the beautiful thing about this. Okay, very simple. And all we have to do from there is just hit open image, and there you have it. 5 images blended together within Camera Raw, producing a HDR image that we can now start processing and getting the finished look we want from our image. See you next time.